Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Brewster. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Now in the pistol. Gonna run it. It's Brown. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun to hand off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short the first down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
See what the call is on first and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. Tackle made quickly, but the team moves the ball to the 6, first and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to third down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's first and goal.
That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. He's running out of time here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, Penn State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT makes it 7-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed it.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Sun Devils looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He makes the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so second and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Looking to throw. It's Levitt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
Gets rid of it on the move. Grab made by the tight end. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quick throw on the left side. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Sun Devils line up with a 1st and goal. Keeps it on the draw. Touchdown, Arizona State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Moves out of the pocket. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down.
And the defense catches a break here, Chris. That in-breaking route is wide open. Quarterback makes a really nice throw. The receiver just dropped the football and misses out on a big gain.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the 1st time tonight. Ball fielded at the 45. And they'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Pitches to the back. He's past the marker and still going. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big game that time. That's great execution.
Oh, man, what a read here by this quarterback. You know, he's trying to keep it himself until the defense takes him away. Good job at pitching it. And how about the skill guys on this offense? Can they cover some ground? Great pickup for this offense.
Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Gonna run it. It's Brown. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a 1st down. and sets up a critical third down play. Can he get there on the ground? Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
RPO gives the quarterback so many options, and it puts a lot on the defense. If you overcommit one way, the quarterback's going to make you pay for it. Here, the defense sat back, made it easy. Hand the ball off, let that running back get some good yards.
He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Running back grabs it on the screen. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Quarterback delivers a strike, but man, did he pay a price on that play.
What a great feeling for any quarterback. Anytime you throw the ball, you get drilled, you're on the ground. You can just tell the result of the play by how the sideline reacts. Your own guys. You take a hard hit, but it's the score that makes it all worth it.
And they tack on the extra point. Returner trying to create good field position. And they've got the returner corralled. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Picks it up himself and still going. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now they run the draw play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but broke a tackle. Produced a solid gain there.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Crucial third down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. They move the 6, but hold to the line here on first down now. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, look at the quick cut. First down and more. He's still running. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking for his big tight end, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Allen. Makes the grab on the move. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Well, this college basketball playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Penn State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
We talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Automatic in the PAT. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. And this will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Running out of time in the pocket. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. For the first half here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick it away to get us going in the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Bringing pressure. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
When the defense took the field, they mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Out and open, hits him right in stride. Touchdown, ASU. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seemed to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Nittany Lions up to the line in the hurry-up. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they jump on top here in the second half. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. He reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To the air, it's Levitt. Defense is coming after him. The receiver makes the catch. And he shoved out of bounds for the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On the ground, it's Udo. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's a quick grab. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the handoff. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Well, I feel like they they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? Makes the first down, but pays a nice big hit there at the end.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. To throw, it's Levitt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down. Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Oh, that's just a bad break for the offense. A drop right over the middle, wide open. Would have been a first down, and now they're staring at fourth down.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, enough for a first down. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. QB bootlegs here. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Arizona State. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He brings it back to the 18 before stepping out. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The game makes it second and medium. To the air, it's Aller. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Hunt over the middle. It's Ross. They bring him down. It's a big play all the way to the 43.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Finds room to the 30. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss in the play.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Dropping back, it's Aller. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
With the catch, it's Brown. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard.
Wow, how about that, Chris? Nothing open downfield. He gets underneath to his running back, picks up some positive yards, but it's got to remember, they got to go quick.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Throwing for his running back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Great first down here by this offense to stop this clock. But remember, the time isn't on your side. You still have a long way to go. They need to be in hurry-up mode.
Looking for a late, deep throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
They'll start the drive here with an end around. To the 45. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back. It's Levitt. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Well, the hands seem all over that to make the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Toss play to the running back going left. Breaks an open space. Has the first down and more. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Looking deep for late game heroics. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pressure is coming. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to scramble. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big...
He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires. Of course, in the